Hi everyone! I hope you had a great week last week because we are now moving on to the week 3 of our discussion. And it's really good to see you. So welcome back to another online class. From the previous lesson, you have read and analyzed the speech I Have a Dream by Martin Luther King Jr. Moving on, here are the learning objectives for our next topic. The objectives for today's lesson are: number 1, define VUCA. Number 2, identify the unchanging values of Filipino people in the presence of VUCA world. 3, organize information using graphic organizer. And 4, construct a paragraph about one's experiences in the VUCA world. To start with our new topic, I want you to complete the sentence shown in the picture below. It says, you know you're Filipino when blank. Excellent. Now, I want you to answer the matching type exercise in the next slide for vocabulary enrichment. As you can see, the vocabulary words are placed on the left side, while the definitions are placed on the right side. Now, you have to find out the meaning of the following words. Number 1, volatile. Number 2, uncertain. Number 3, complexity. Number 4, ambiguous. On the other hand, the options for the definition are the tendency to change quickly, hesitancy or doubt, the state or quality of being intricate or complicated, and the quality of being open to more than one interpretation or inexactness. Great job! Let's review the correct answers quickly. Number 1, volatile means the quality of being open to more than one interpretation or inexactness. Number 2, uncertain means the tendency to change quickly. Number 3, complexity. It means hesitancy or doubt. Number 4, ambiguous, which means the state or quality of being intricate or complicated. Are you familiar with the term VUCA? What do you know about it? VUCA stands for volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. V for volatility. We live in a world that's constantly changing, becoming more unstable each day, where changes, big and small, are becoming more unpredictable, and they're getting more and more dramatic and happening faster and faster. As events unfold in completely unexpected ways, it's becoming impossible to determine cause and effect. U for uncertainty. It's becoming more difficult to anticipate events or predict how they'll unfold. Historical forecasts and past experiences are losing their relevance and are rarely applicable as a basis for predicting the shape of things to come. It's becoming nearly impossible to plan for investment, development, and growth as it becomes increasingly uncertain where the route is heading. C for complexity. Our modern world is more complex than ever. What are the reasons? What are the effects? Problems and the repercussions are more multi layered, harder to understand. The different layers intermingle, making it impossible to get an overview of how things are related. Decisions are reduced to a tangled mesh of reaction and counter reaction, and choosing the single correct path is almost impossible. A for ambiguity. One size fits all and best practice have been relegated to yesterday. In today's world, it's rare for things to be completely clear or precisely determinable. Not everything is black and white. Gray is also an option. The demands on modern organization and management are more contradictory and paradoxical than ever, challenging our personal value systems to the core. In a world where the what takes a backseat to the why and the how, making decisions requires courage, awareness, and a willingness to make mistakes. The questions are: does VUCA world exist? How do you say so? Now that you already know what VUCA is, list at least three VUCA events our country is facing in the present time. Then, name what unchanging values a Filipino has amidst those VUCA events. Complete the graphic organizer. This time, you have to make a paragraph of 5 sentences that you may connect to volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous issues that we are now facing. How do they affect you as a student? For your assignment, answer the following. Number 1, what are literary devices? Number 2, give the meaning of the following. A. Anaphora. B. Parallelism. C. Metaphor. And letter D. Allusion.